I think it's made a tremendous difference to our family life 9 months on. It really gave us a big insight into our children that I don't think that we'd had going
I don't think we had anything like that.
Going through the adoption process.
Yeah, because I suppose one of the big what's the word, revelations was that it's like it's not their fault because it's so easy when one of Melissa or Katie's is kicking off and having a go about something, and they have a go at us, and you take it very personally. You think I've done something wrong or we've messed up, and when you realise that actually it's not their fault, it's not our fault, it's just that's the situation, and what we need is ways of coping and strategies for coping.
Yes.
It was like oh heck, all those things we've just done wrong, and they said on the course, it's like you don't blame yourself because there's no point in blaming yourself, but now you know. It's just a shame, I think, that you don't know. We didn't know sooner that SafeBase wasn't there just after we adopted, or just around about when we adopted.
It was a big relief going on the course. Actually, the timing of it for us was great, because we did go on it at a time where I think we did need some extra support. Not that you do need to go on it when you need extra support, but we did need some extra support at that time. We did need some new strategies and some new tips, so it was great for us at that point. And we certainly came on it feeling cared for, and feeling like we could return to family life, knowing that we could care.
Yeah, it was like a big battery recharge as well.
Yeah, it was great for that. And 9 months on, I think we're still we feel a lot more able. I certainly don't feel like 9 months ago I felt like I was quite a bad parent. 9 months on, I know I'm not a bad parent. I know I have bad days, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad parent. The things that were really useful for me were we came away and we got rid of the naughty step straight away.
Yes.
So that went immediately. And bearing in mind this was a step that had travelled with us wherever we went.
Because we
as
thought
I know
that
it
was
does
right.
with many parents, because that was something that had, we felt must work, and it never had. So that went immediately, and that really helped to transform how things worked at home, didn't it? And we now understand why that didn't work.
To be honest, I think there wasn't one. I can't think of a particular part of the course where I didn't think that's really useful. There wasn't. I mean, there were some bits which were revelations, as the whole thing about the hind brain, the lizard brain, and regression, and that just struck a massive chord.
Yes.
That is brilliant.
It's a proper light bulb moment for us with that.
But I don't think I can't think that there's a particular there's anything that I would miss out.
There's
because
nothing.
it all knits together quite into a coherent whole.
There wasn't anything that we wouldn't include. The only thing that I think we both said was that we felt that this course should be a course for every single family that is embarking on adoption, and that we felt that it shouldn't be something that you have to go out and sell in to anyone who is advising adopters. Really valuable.
It's, I mean, only, what day are we on? Only last
Thursday.
Last Thursday we were at SafeBase evening support group. And it's just brilliant because you the same rules apply, so everything stays within the room as when we're on the course. Everything stays within the room. You don't discuss anything out, other people outside the room. And if you've got an issue, you can throw it out, and you've got people like Harry and Sheila there who can give good advice, but then you've also got your peers who also have situations, and it is fantastic.
There's new therapy techniques to learn, there's anything that we want to ask about new research that's out there, they'll feed back to us as well. So it's a great way to stay in touch with up-to-date information.
I think it's one of the things that we said about the course. It's that you feel like there's actually somebody who's got your back.
Yes.
Which it's very easy when you actually adopt and you're out there and social services sort of go, there you go, here's a certificate. And you go through the courts and you're off. And then until you're in a crisis, you ring them up and go, it's all gone wrong, blah blah blah. You're on your own. But now we've got the SafeBase sort of support thing. It's just there. Before we went on the course, we still have blow-ups. Yeah. There are still points where if we have to change something at short notice, if we're gonna do this and this and this, and then we can't, we have to change it, then we can still have a blow up. But the blow ups are much less. We are much more directive, I think, with the changing, and we just say, we're really sorry, we've had to, we can't go to the swimming pool, we have to go to the shops, we have to do whatever. And we might still get some kickback at us because, well, in fact, almost any child would be upset if they don't go swimming, whatever. But I think they're bigger. But they go up and they come down. And Melissa in particular goes up and comes down. And at one point, she was going up and staying there for a long time.
It's less frequent.
Yes.
But Melissa's blow-ups are less frequent, less intense, and
we deal with them better.
We can manage them better.
Yeah, actually, I think that's it. We manage them, whereas before we didn't manage them. We were managed by them. We were much more reactive to the situation. Now we feel we can go in and sort of say, right, we can deal with this ourselves.